Alright everyone, so my greatest fear just came true, and this is my third time that I'm on here today to talk about the mirror image event here that just got started at the store reset time, and we can just barely get Echo unlocked free to play. And okay, so we're gonna need to really break this down. Now that we have the Fighting Spirit milestone available to us, we can see how much imprints are available. Also, we can also see how much is available via the daily objectives, which I already claimed. But for the record, the arena daily objective was worth 1,000, the RTA is worth 500, and the raid is worth 1,000. So we can use that to now calculate everything that we have. You know, I've recalculated my spreadsheet. To simplify it, if you watched my video from this morning, I just made it really simple. I broke it down with just the information we need to know in order to kind of share with you all where we can get to now. And it doesn't look good. So because I'm going to go back to it later, I'm just going to pull up my mirror images milestone now. Okay, so we're going to jump over to my new spreadsheet that I made really quickly. I copied some stuff from the other one. So the total imprints that we're going to get, and I broke this down. I also listed this on my Discord. I made an announcement on my Discord for this as well. So like I said, we're getting 1,000 imprints from the daily objective. And then we're getting 500 from the RTA objective and 1,000 for the raids. That gives us a subtotal of 2,500 imprints for each day from the daily objectives. Now, if you multiply that by 15 days, because there's 15, you get 37,500 imprints. Now, in terms of how much equivalency that is for points, that's 750k. They're worth 20 points per spending of an imprint. So you just multiply this number by 20 and you get 750k. Okay, so moving on to the Fighting Spirit milestone. That's the only other place that you're going to be getting imprints in this event. You're not getting it from, you're not getting it from Blitz wins. You know how some events had, like, you would get currency for winning in Blitz. You don't get that here, but what you do to get is the imprints from the Fighting Spirit milestone. Actually, to double back really quickly here, we didn't look at the points. So you get 37 points for this milestone for a simmed Blitz win. And I calculated this down to the bottom here. You need 7,770 points. That basically equates to 3 full rotations with like 35 teams. So if you don't have that many teams, then you might have to blitz more, but on average it's going to be like 3-ish rotations for people who have all the teams unlocked, all the characters unlocked, but otherwise maybe you have to do a little bit more if you're a newer player or don't have all of those or can't win that many times, for example. So just to let people know about that, because we'll be talking about the Fighting Spirit milestone and the imprints. The total amount is actually 7,770. Now, just like the objectives, if you multiply that by 5, because there's 5 of them, they're 3-day milestones that repeat for 15 days. That means there's 5 iterations of this milestone. Multiply this by 5 and you get 38,850 imprints for the, totality of the event. And then again, you multiply this number by 20, just like you did above, and you get about 700, interesting figure, 777,000 points. Subtotal, you add those two together, these two here, and you get 1.527 million. Okay, so that's like 2/3 of it. Actually, it's the majority of the points. But then you also get points for spending energy. And so if you notice from my sheet, if you watch, this is all my stuff from this morning. If you saw this, then I basically just copied the energy stuff. So we're going to take a look at this here. And so this is what I'm assuming that you're doing, is you're spending your energy in this way. You get the 288 for free that you get just for time, 240, which is your 3 free refreshes every day, and up to 480 energy that you're getting from your 50 coring. And so that gives you a potential total of 1,008. The ISO 8 energy is similar here. The free energy that you get from time is different because you get 1 per 4 minutes, not 5 minutes. Free refreshes are the same. You also get 1 free pack if you don't want a core, and so I'm assuming that this is probably what most people are going to be spending, 720 ISO energy. You kind of combine that, you get 1728, and then you get 10 points per energy. So multiply by this by 10, you're getting 17,280 points. Multiply this by 15, because there's 15 days, and you get 259,000 points. Now add this 259,000 with the above 1.527, and you get 1.786 million points. That's the final total. Now, this is assuming you're just doing an average amount of energy spending, because you're kind of capped with how many imprints that you can get from the Fighting Spirit milestone and from the daily objectives. There's really no way to get more of that. And, you know, unless I'm missing something, feel free to comment down below if I fucked up somewhere. But, you know, this gets you to this points, which gets you to milestone 34. Okay? And so let's double back here to the mirror image milestone. Milestone 34. This is the 5 red sinister. So that's assuming you, to the T, do every single thing that you need to do for this event. This is likely where you're going to cap out at, is milestone 34. And actually, milestone 33 is where you need to be in order to unlock Echo free to play at 100 shards. So what does that tell us? Well, it means that all of these milestones past, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, you're not going to be able to get these for the most part without spending a lot of money or coring intensively beyond what average people do. I do want to acknowledge that there is going to be a double energy event and a double ISO 8 energy event at some point during this event. However, it's not going to lead to an insane amount of score increase. At best, you might get one more milestone. So you might get milestone 35 as a result of these bonus events for energy. But other than that, you're not getting probably 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. You're not getting these 50 Echo shards. You're not getting these 150 T4s, and you're not getting the Elite 6 credits. So if you think that this is, I'm not going to go as, should I go as far as saying this is Thanosgiving? I don't know. But all we know is that this is not free-to-play friendly. You cannot complete this free-to-play without spending. I'm sure that you noticed that when you logged into the game today at the store reset time, you saw offers available for imprints, because this would make it up. Because don't forget, now if I could actually find them, here we are. So you know that imprints are worth 20 points, right? So take that 6,000, multiply that by 20, and you're getting 120,000 milestone points for this offer. Buy it twice, you get 240,000 milestone points, and you can see where I'm getting at. You know, if you were to buy all of these, and then you would actually get towards the end. But I think that's the only way at this point where you're actually going to be able to clear that. At this point, there's nothing else available to us. You would have to buy offers in order to clear it. So what I'm really unhappy with, at the end of the day, I thought this would be a lot closer. You know, we haven't even talked about the store. Let's talk about the store while I rant. You know, so the imprints are here. You know, what are you going to buy with that? You're probably going to buy the teal gear or the orange gear. You know, it's okay priced. You know, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, there's no shards in here. I didn't expect it to be shards. I never thought it would be. The blog didn't suggest that it would be either. But really, you're just here. Most of us are probably here for the teal gear, unless you're a mid-game player and you need some extra unique shit out of the orange stuff here. But I don't, so it's all going to be going towards teal gear. So really not much to say here about the imprint store, unless... And then there's this. Minus 583... whatever the hell's going on here. Don't click this. I don't know what the hell is going to happen if you click on this teal unique orb, because it might lead to a crash or a bug. Please don't click this. I don't know. And you know, wait till whatever the hell has to happen. So, at the end of the day, this event is worse than the magic event. And if you guys remember, I know it was some time ago. It was like almost 2 months now. I don't even know where she is. Doesn't matter. Where's my magic? But you only were able to get like 150 shards for her. Here she is. So I managed to get her 150 shards. As you can see, I really haven't picked up any additional shards for her. I got 2 from basic orbs. Other than that, she's been stuck where she is. For Echo, you're only getting 100 shards. This is worse than the magic event because you can't even clear the milestone. At least magic's event was clearable in its entirety for the milestones. Yes, the shards were shit. But at least you could clear that. Scarlet Spider was 126 shards. We've gone from 150 to 126 with Scarlet Spider shards, and now 100 shards with Echo. I am super livid. This is outrageous. I bought Echo, and you know, hey, maybe I might actually be able to get her to 5-star, but that was about it. That's about it. Thankfully, I went to where I did. This feels gross. This feels really, really gross and bad. I don't know what else to say at this point, but yes. 100 shard is your maximum for Echo. As a war defense character, there's absolutely no reason why they had to hold shards back for this character. Let me know in the comments down below your thoughts. This is a very ugly event, and I really hope that they say something more about this and respond, because this is not good. That's all I have to say. This is my 3rd video of the day. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend, and, you know, try not to pay too much attention to this, I guess, if you can. Until next time you guys see me, stay safe and healthy, and I'll see y'all later. Boilon signing out.